Hello, I'm Candace Christina. I am with Purple Jubilee, and today we are talking about the solar plexus chakra. So, the solar plexus chakra. This chakra has been where most of my challenges have lived for most of my life. This chakra is sits right your upper abdomen, and if we were to take this world and examine it, we would see that it flows with yellow energy, and what governs this world is going to be confidence, willpower, and identity. So this is where your personality lies. This is where ego lives, right here in the solar plexus chakra. And so when this chakra is moving and turning and just flowing freely, we feel confident. We have self-worth. We feel good about ourselves. We have inner drive. We have self-discipline when this chakra is flowing good. When this chakra is imbalanced or has some blockages, then we start to have worthy issues, self-esteem issues. We fear criticism. We fear our appearance. And so those of you have seen my very first video, which is self-esteem and the bump, you will understand that me overcoming that self-esteem issue was a major solar plexus chakra issue. So you're not really feeling too worthy. You just feel like, maybe I'm just no one will, and that is a solar plexus issue. When this chakra is overactive, like, we're stubborn, we got big egos, we're bullies, we're over dominating to others, we try to overtalk them, that's when the chakra is going too fast. If the chakra is going too slow, we're people pleasers. We're just trying to please you so you can, like us. We feel powerless when this chakra is going slower. We feel weak. We feel rejected. These are issues when that chakra is underactive. So, because this chakra is so close to home, I'm gonna let you guys in. I'm gonna let you guys in on some issues that I'm actually in the process of overcoming with the solar plexus chakra. One of those issues is so the example would be me today. I'm the example. And when you are a people pleaser, like I have been all of my life, this is a chakra issue. So my friends, I have about 5 or 6 close friends and when I say close, that means we've been friends for more than 15, some 20 years. So my friends, they don't know me. They don't know me. They're actually going to get to know me when they watch these videos. So I say that to say, inside of these friendships, I have been people pleasing. I remember one time in high school, one of my girlfriends, it was her birthday, and I bought all these balloons and all these roses, and I bought her like a charm bracelet. Like, it was just way too much. Hey, Blue, this is Blue. He likes to crash videos. But I bought her all this stuff, not realizing that my friendship should have been enough. But because I didn't trust who I was and trust, that I would be enough, I overcompensated by buying her all this stuff. And I was like in high school. And I ain't had no money in high school. So that, that should have been a red flag, but it wasn't. I know going through the friendships, I'm the one that, depending on what girlfriend, if she's bougie, then I'm like, let's do brunch. If she's wild, I'm like, let's get it, girl. I'm like a chameleon. I'll just adjust to the situation. If we going in with some hood rats, like, what's up? If we going in with business and like, I can adjust. And that's a problem. That has been a problem. And it's a problem that I'm overcoming. And as I'm reteaching people how to love me, as I'm reteaching people how to deal with me, family and friends, they are like, okay, what's wrong with you? Like, what's going on? What, you acting real crazy. No, I'm not acting crazy. I am me. I'm crazy, and if you can't get with my type of crazy or try to make me feel bad about myself, then we're going to have some issues. There's one chick, she was my girl in middle school, and real beautiful woman, very tall, very, just model-like. She's just gorgeous. And I remember one time we were hanging out together, and I might have said a stupid joke or a really bad joke, or, but it was funny to me. And I just, I crack myself up, whether you're laughing or not, I'm laughing, And I remember her saying girl, what's wrong? Stop that. Okay. And I'm like, oh, okay. Let me conform back to, okay, is this what you like? Fuck that shit. At that moment, I lost my power. I lost my identity, and a couple instances like that along the way has trained me on how to keep my friends happy. And, don't say what you really want to say. Don't be how you really want to be, because you might, you might look lame. Well, fuck it, I'm lame. I'm lame. I'm a geek. I love to read. I don't care what your thoughts of me are. And that's where I went so wrong, caring what you thought about me and letting your thoughts and your judgments control how I am. Control how I am about me. And so, this is a lesson that I'm learning now. This part of the journey is going on now. And so, I'm getting the phone calls is everything okay? Oh, everything's better than it has ever been. It's all good. It's all good. You coming over here? Because if not, I understand, because I'm wrong. I'm wrong for all of these years making you believe that what your thoughts of me mattered, and I conform to that. That's not happening anymore. So you call me now, you're going to get what I really feel. You're going to get what I really have to say. And, maybe some people will fall off, and that's okay, because we grow apart, and that's cool, So, I am the example of people pleaser. I remember in some of my relationships, oh my God, my past exes, and when I would meet them, one guy in particular, God, I just feel so stupid. But anyway, one guy in particular, I was like, when we started talking and he would call, I was like, oh my God, he called me. He's thinking about me. And not only just feeling like I wasn't worthy of a phone call, but this nigga is a loser. A real life, breathing, walking, talking loser. And I was like that. So group settings. Everybody's trying to figure out what we gonna do, where we gonna go. I'm listening to what people are saying. Well, okay, I'll just go along. I'll just, just to keep the peace. And not really wanting to do what everybody else wanted to do. This is a underactive chakra. This is an underactive chakra. Dealt with the self-esteem issue, underactive chakra. So this root, now we spinning. We good now because I'm gonna let you know what's up. I feel so free. I feel powerful. I feel confident. I could have never done these videos ever before. And I never could have did it with no makeup on and my pajamas on the first one. Like, what? Like, I knew at that point when I did that video, I was like, okay, I'm different. And I'm cool with it, So that is an example of a person with an underactive chakra. Another example let's just take a lady named Vanessa. I don't know, just Vanessa. Vanessa is a very dominating woman. She's a very strong woman. She's got a lot of money because she's got businesses. She's got 3 businesses. And so she's got a lot of money, got a lot of confidence, got a lot of willpower, and it's a little overbearing. Well, not a little. It's a lot. It's a lot. And Vanessa is married to a man not as strong with his willpower. Let's just say that. And her family doesn't have money so much like she does. So she's able to take her money and manipulate and move people like pawns on a chessboard. And they get phone calls like, hey, can you drive 40 minutes in your car at 9:30 at night and come bring me, I don't know, something from Kroger, something from Publix. And you're like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll give you $100. Oh, okay, I'll do it. So things like that, or paying for everybody's vacation. And then when you get to the vacation, it's like ludicrous. When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Hey, bring that back. Which means everywhere she go, everybody got to follow. And if you don't follow, it's going to be hell to pay. That overbearing spirit, that overbearing, that's an unbalanced, that's an overactive, unbalanced root sacral solar plexus chakra. And that's a problem. That is a problem. When you have that dominating spirit, that's a solar plexus issue. And the people are suffering, but no one wants to say anything because you might get cussed out, or you might not get the next trip, or you might because you low, and it's like, okay, well, if I have to make my own businesses and I have to make my own money and follow my own dreams, it's going to take responsibility. That's going to take work, and I don't know if I'm willing to work. To each his own. Some people like being where they are, and that is okay, because everybody can't be go-getters. Everybody can't be business owners. There's got to be wolves and there's got to be sheep. There's got to be a balance, so, but when your balance starts to affect other people, then you got to take a step back and look at yourself and okay, what's up? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Where is that coming from? Where is that overactive? Is it because you're trying to conceal something, Vanessa? Are you trying to conceal, something, so you're just being overly aggressive because you don't want people to discover what you're really trying to hide inside? So those questions have to be asked, and just know that wherever you are on the spectrum, it's always a fix. You always can fix it. Just like the other chakras, the solar plexus chakra is invisible, but when imbalanced, has very physical results. Very physical. Very manifesting physical results, such as food allergies, stomach issues, gallbladder, ulcers, the liver. You have liver issues. And I have struggled with this chakra for so long, and it's been imbalanced for so long that I had liver issues. Back in 2013, I went into the hospital. They thought I was going to die. They gave me about 2 weeks to live. This is your liver. This is your liver. And the liver has two major veins pumping. One, the thrombosis vein, pumping blood into the liver. Liver cleans the blood. Another vein pumps blood out. And so in 2013, my liver had 2 blood clots in the thrombosis vein, which means the vein that pumps blood in was blocked twice with these blood clots, which means blood wasn't getting to my liver. So my liver started to die. And when my liver started to die, my other organs started to shut down. Now, mind you, at this point in 2013, I'm still thinking I'm invincible. I'm still thinking like, oh, yeah, okay, I got some blood clots, let's fix it. Like, never once did death cross my mind. Even though the doctors were coming in, oh, we just want to make you comfortable. Is everything okay? And I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? If you want to make me comfortable, bring me a Snickers. Well, you can't eat anything. Well, then, yeah, I'm not too comfortable, I remember like, can I stream Hunger Games? Like, I got to stay in a hospital. It felt like prison. Being there for 15 days. After day, 3, it was like, okay, this is just way too much. Like, okay, I'm ready. Like, okay, hurry up and do what you got to do. I need to go home. And I didn't know how serious it was. They were calling my family like, yeah, you might want to come. And, so, and let me tell y'all what happened on the way. Now, for 2 weeks before I got to the hospital, I'm having these fevers of like 103, 104. Now, mind you, me and my family, we were supposed to be going to a trip to Europe. It was a Mediterranean cruise. I've been paying on it all year. I'm like, oh, we about to get it. Then I get sick like 2 weeks before we're supposed to leave. And these fevers, like, I'm taking I went to CVS and bought everything because I didn't know what was happening to me. I'm having these high fevers, and then I'm having these shivers, these violent, like, these shivers that were just rocking my body and uncontrollably. So I didn't know what was wrong. I'm like, I'm a healthy person. I eat healthy. It's mostly salmon and vegetables. Like, I know I'm not sick. And so I'm taking all this NyQuil. I'm taking everything. I just don't know. Maybe something's going to make me feel better. And I remember going to the doctor. I went to the doctor and I'm like, look, doctor, like, I leave for Europe in like 2 days. Like, I need you to give me some steroids, give me something so that I can feel better. And then when I'm on the plane, I'll just dope up and medicate myself. And then when we fly over there, I'll be good. And he looked at my blood and everything. And he was like, yeah, I think you need to go to the emergency room right now. And later on, he told me he had never seen blood vessels that were so dilated, that were so, like, I'm not sure what the word is, like, but they were like fucked up. And he didn't tell me how bad. He's just like, yeah, I think you just need to go to the ER. So I'm like, okay. So I didn't go. I went home and I'm like, I still taking everything, just trying to heal it, just trying to fix myself because I'm not gonna miss my cruise. I'm not gonna miss this vacation. So On the way, it took me 5 hours to pack because I could not move. There was a pain right here that was so, oh my God, it literally felt like somebody just gut punched me so hard, and like this part is touching my spine. It just felt so, it hurt so bad. And so I had to crawl. Like I'm crawling, like I'm sweating. These fevers haven't gone anywhere. I'm sweating. I'm crawling, trying to get my socks and panties, like, And I remember laying on the floor, and then I started thinking about I Dream of Jeannie. And I was like, wow, if I could just wiggle my nose and make all the stuff go in my suitcase. Like I couldn't move. It was just the worst. So our flight was later on. It was an evening flight. It was, well, late afternoon flight. And I remember I called my mom that morning. I was like, I'm not going to be able to get through TSA like this. Just take me to the hospital. Let them, give me something to feel better. And then I'll meet you guys, later on, in Europe. So she was like, okay, cool. So she drives me to the hospital. And now, mind you, I'm moving like a senior citizen. I'm moving like a really old lady. And I'm like, because I have no energy and I'm sick. I get out the car. She's like, I'm on the way to the airport. Love you, baby. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. And then she closed the door and, drove off. She stops, reverses her car, comes back, lets down the window. Hey, give me all your euro. You going to the hospital. You ain't going to need it anyway. And when you come, then I'll give you the money back. I was like, okay, I gave her my money, and she just drove away. I was like, damn, mama. So I get into the hospital and they're running all kind of tests. They didn't know what was wrong with me. And then later on they found out it was the blood clots when they, did the scans. But yeah, that was a very scary time in my life. I just remember being in that hospital. I lost so much weight. They wouldn't let me eat. But it was liver issues. It was liver issues that got me there. And I didn't know why or how. Me being so healthy, like how could that happen? And it happened. And, now understanding that, now, reading about this knowledge is like, wow, all of my solar plexus was fucked up. So yeah, that's why I'm having these issues. So they manifest really serious issues. So the solar plexus chakra's affirmation is, I trust my intuition and my guidance, and I follow it wherever it leads me without question or hesitation. I trust me. I trust me. I love me. I am worthy. I am enough. I am enough. And no, I don't have to conform. I don't have to be what you expect me to be. I'm only going to be me. And if you can't handle it, your loss. It's your loss, because I'm going to be me all day, every day. And that is the healing of the solar plexus chakra. So that is it for this solar plexus chakra video. Thank you for coming into my world and coming along this journey with me. Till next time. And remember, when you know better, you do better.